want to serve your guests? What do you want to give as those little gifts that are really thoughtful, really gourmet, really delicious? Well, guess what? We have the answer for all of those things. This is Germack, and Germack doesn't just do nut mixes. No, they do these incredible gourmet, delicious recipes. Tonight, we are giving you something we've never done before. 6 holiday delicious recipes at the lowest price we've ever done them. They end up being $5.99 a piece. And let me quickly take you through what you're going to get. But before I do that, I do want to let you know that you can decide when you want these shipped out to you. And here are your dates. You can get these October 26th, November 9th, or December 7th. Now, I would say this, don't sweat it. Get whatever you think you want, because these will last for at least a year unopened. So if you know you want them early, get October, but really, they're gonna last you through the holiday season. If you do want that October ship date though, we brought in 23,000. We have fewer than 5,000 remaining. That is it. If you want December 7th, which is actually the most popular, we started with 52,000. We have fewer than 10,000. And normally Germack, we do not have auto delivery. Well, guess what? We're gonna do an auto delivery one time. If you decide to go on auto delivery, and it's totally optional, then you will get one future shipment in February. So that would be 2 shipments total. And you get free shipping and handling with each of those. So let me just take you quickly through what you're going to get with this Rudy's blend. It's just, you can see pretzels and peanuts. You're going to get a golden apple cinnamon blend. The Jingle Bell Munch, which is milk chocolate, pretzel balls, cinnamon peanuts, chocolate chortled grams, honey roasted sesame sticks, and there's other blanched peanuts in there. Okay, look how good that looks. Then we go to our gingerbread mix. Gingerbread chocolate almonds, you get yogurt cranberries, the cinnamon chortos, there's some little choco gems in there, pecans, and peanuts. The caramel walnut fireside blend. Look, oh my gosh, this looks so good. You got your glazed walnuts, these amazing caramel sea salt drops, blueberries, creamy white chocolate chunks, cranberries, and roasted salted almonds. Hot cocoa mix. That looks amazing. That hot cocoa mix is brand new in this size. You have milk chocolate marshmallow truffles, cinnamon chortles, milk chocolate almonds, white chocolate, pecans, and blanched peanuts. I want to say hello to Christy Fletcher, who comes to us from Germack, and she's been joining us all day. We're wrapping it up in this show, so now's your final chance really to be able to get these home. Hi, Christy, how are you?
Good. How are you tonight?
I am fantastic. You know, for anyone who's never tried Germack, well, first of all, I feel sorry for them if they haven't. It's something that I've enjoyed many times and given as gifts many times. But if you've never tried Germack, Christy, what really is the Germack difference?
Well, the Germacks, we've been around since 1924. We first came to the United States in 1924 and were one of the first batchers roasting and batching nuts since 1924. And we start always with the base. We always start with the base of our famous batch roasted nuts. And then we began to build. And that's where you see what's happening in the warehouse right now, or will be happening during your ship week, is everything is being overseen and everything is being watched very carefully, jar by jar by jar, and inspected as it goes down the conveyor belt and then packed into boxes very tightly. And these boxes go straight from our warehouse right to your home. Nothing in between, no in-betweens. And there on the right, who you see in the blue, is Frank Germack III. We are 4th generation Germack. So we are still kind of what I would like to call mom and pop. We are still family owned, 4th generation, and that's a big deal. Yeah. I think that's great for America, and it's something we're very proud of.
Yeah, you know, Christy, I've given these as gifts. My nephew is in the military. He's a Marine, and I have sent Germack assortments to him because they travel well. and there's something, and especially in these sizes, that he can give to all of the guys, you know, staying with him. So they are really nice gifts. This is a gourmet treat. How did you come up though with, since this is our only today's special value that is food in our Christmas in July celebration, how did you come up with this assortment? What did you, because I know it's all very carefully chosen, these recipes.
Well, you know what? Everything is different for a special reason. One of them, let's say, I'll just throw this out. One of them, the Fireside Blend, I think that one's second. It's right next to the hot cocoa one.
Right here. Let's talk about it. Our Caramel Walnut Fireside Blend. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, well, that is our Customer Choice Food Award winner for Best Nut Mix in 2019, and it has been nominated again in that same category this year. Nominated just this year, and we should know, you know, in September, but we're very proud of that. So what we're doing is we're listening to our customer, and we're coming up with things that are different, that hit every taste bud. As you look at that spread, just 3 of them right there, look how different they all look. You know, different in textures and colors, and some of them are more crunchy, and some of them have specialty items in them, like those walnuts that you're seeing right there. That's a specialty item, and this the sweet and salty caramel drops that are in there, they are a specialty item as well. So we don't just willy-nilly put recipes together, you know what I mean, and just throw things in a jar and say, okay, we're going to call it a day. You know what I mean? We think about it, and we process it, and we taste it, and we add things. We take them away until everything tastes just right for you, the customer.
And so using this Fireside Blend as an example, what you get is the sweetness of the walnut, that nutty flavor. You get that amazing caramel sea salt, so now your salty's coming in. You get that kind of little bit of a tart but very sweet blueberry, creamy white chocolate chips, tart cranberries, and roasted salted almonds. And let me show you something. When you put all of those together, you can take a look here. When you put all of those together, that is the perfect blend. I love the fact that there's always the right ratio. I'm not going to open this up and only find like all cranberries or all chips. It's, look at that, just right out of the container. It's the perfect mix. Can we talk about this hot cocoa mix?
Yes, we can. This is the first year. This was new last year, very new brand there, but this is the first time in this set that you've seen it in the smaller size jars. So that's something very special. And people love these jars because they're more portable, and they're more kind of portion sized out, so we don't go crazy over. Because sometimes when you open a jar of Germack, it's hard to stop eating it.
Well, no, that's for sure. But it's also just a really nice size for gifting. This is the size that goes to the school teachers, whether they're teaching online this year and you're just dropping it off at the school, or they're teaching in person. I want to actually show you this hot cocoa mix as I pour it in. Look, okay, if that is not the best of what you'd expect from a delicious mug of hot cocoa. It is the almonds, the marshmallow truffles, the peanuts,
I know.
The cinnamon.
I think I was talking to one of the other main hosts today, and they were like, wouldn't it be great to float a few of those marshmallow truffles and some of those thick chocolate-coated almonds in a cup of hot coffee in the morning and just kind of let it melt down?
Well, okay, that sounds amazing. All right, we're going to keep talking about this. We're going to show you more of what you get, but I have to let you know this has been a really, really popular Today's Special Value. It's the only Today's Special Value of food that we're going to do during Christmas in July, and we are closing in at about 85,000 already ordered. The final presentation will be in this show. Let me just let you know what your choice is. Now, you get one of each. Everybody gets one of each. You will get your 6 jars here. All you need to let us know is, do you want them shipped October 26th? If you want that date, we started with 23,000. We only have 4,500 remaining. Do you want them shipped November 9th? Or would you prefer December 7th, which is very, very popular and more limited? We started with 52,000. We only have 9,300 remaining. If you do want to go on auto delivery, we'll send another shipment to you in February 2020. Free shipping and handling on both pack-ups. So when they come to you, each one in its own individual, we're calling this the mini, but you can see it's a full bowl full. Each one of these has a place on it for a to from, and they are the perfect size for gifting, the perfect size to fill up a bowl if you have guests coming. You know, we don't have a whole lot of time, Christy, so we've talked about our hot chocolate mix, we've talked about our caramel walnut fireside blend. Which one would you like to do next? Do you want to talk about gingerbread mix?
Well, the one right next to fireside, that is
the
also
gingerbread mix.
a new. That's the first time in a mini jar for that one, and that one is really new. And
This
you
is
should
exciting.
look at the very front item there that's sliced open. We sliced it open so you could see that huge almond. But that is a beautiful cinnamony kind of ginger-like coating over a thick, thick chocolate with an almond on the inside. It's really more gingery
Like
and
gingerbread.
just a hint of cinnamon to me.
Yeah, so that is a
And then-
gingerbread almond. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Those
What's
almonds
happening
are huge.
here?
We don't do anything small.
No, you
And then
certainly
those
don't.
are
That's
those
the,
next to it. Those are yogurt
look at that.
coated with raisins. I mean,
Cranberries,
I
right?
got that backwards. That's
And I knocked
cranberries
it right out of the camera.
coated with thick yogurt. And we usually don't do cranberries a lot until the holidays. We usually do our yogurt-covered raisins, which are also delicious. But look at that red color, and look at the
Amazing.
thickness of that beautiful yogurt surrounding that big, huge cranberry in there. It's so bright and so pretty. So we saved that for the holiday season for you.
Right. And I just want to show you, so you have your gingerbread chocolate almonds, those yogurt cranberries, your cinnamon chortles, then you have these cocoa gems all done in red, green, and white. But look at the size of these roasted salted pecans. And then we have the peanuts. Again, it's not just a haphazard handful of this and a handful of that. When you start pouring this out, it's the perfect blend. It's not all peanuts, but you want those peanuts in there. Look at this perfect, perfect mix.
Yeah, it's a wonderful balance, and I have to tell you,
Actually, too much for this bowl.
peanuts and pecans. I'm from Georgia, so I say pecans. I grew up on peanuts and pecans, and so those are two of my favorite nuts.
Nice.
And so, you know, and they're all batch roasted in the Germack tradition
Right.
since 1924.
Now, for someone who says, okay, I just want, I don't want the fruit mix. I just want that sweet chocolate. Well, here you go. Jingle Bell Munch. You have milk chocolate pretzel balls. Come on now. Cinnamon peanuts.
Cinnamon praline peanuts, so it's a little more candy-ish. Those are outstanding. We don't bring those around all that much, so that's a specialty item as well.
And then you have...
And then we have the chortles, but we made them chocolatey this time for this mix. All crunch in this mix. That's why it's got the name, Jingle Bell Crunch. And then we have the honey roasted sesame sticks. And then we have our batch roasted peanuts, Georgia peanuts.
Perfect. Okay, next to that, now this is for everyone who says, I love those apple pie flavors. You've got, what are these golden apple mini cups?
That's exactly what it is. They're golden apple mini cups. They've got kind of you can see the apple.
It's like a little apple
you see
pie.
that where we sliced it open? You can see that's a little bit of apple flavor inside. And then it's golden, I should say golden caramel apple mini cups. And so it tastes like a little bite of apple pie. It really does, because it's caramelly on the outside, and then you have appley on the inside. So those are just a little piece of heaven right there, all by themselves in that mix.
Look at that mix.
And then,
yep, with the
you
cinnamon
have
bun
pepitas
sticks.
in there, and you have apple in there.
Oh, my
and then you have
bowl's
our batch roasted
overflowing.
nuts. Yeah.
Hang on, I've got an overflowing bowl. All right, and then here we have our Rudy's blend, which is